Scorpio. Hello, cousins. Welcome back to Allie's In Zone. 11:59 a.m. Alright, so 12th house escape. So, about to pull a Houdini trick. I feel like there's something that you're trying to get away from. Clearly, like with escapist energy here, it's like, all right, I'm trying to get out of a situation. I'm trying to figure this out. I'm trying to do this, trying to do that. But Black Moon Lilith mystery. It's like, this is like doing something. Somebody's like, how the fuck did you do that? I feel like you one of the coldest magicians right now. Because somebody's like, how the fuck did you make that happen? 11th house friends. So you managed to escape something, but I feel like everybody is trying to, or you figured out how to do something. Everybody is trying to figure out how you did it. That's magic trick energy. Like that's crazy magician energy. The sun and spirit. That's like, okay, I'm in the box. I'm in this box. And it's like they spin it 3 times. They open up the box and you're not in the box. You sitting in a crowd somewhere. They're like, how the fuck did you do that? Like you, it's like you're teleporting. Is that the word I'm trying to use? Astro projecting. The moon and soul, and then life north node, life's purpose. It's like you figured out how to escape something, get out of something, get away from something, stop doing something, whatever. You figured out how to do that. Everybody, it's like it was a mystery to you to figure out how to do it. Then you figure it out, but that becomes your life like it's like doing a magic trick one time and it gets everybody's attention so hard that it's like, you know what? Everybody's like, how you do that? How you do that? Scorpio, how did you do that? 4th house roots and water element sensing Virgo. I analyze because something comes off as, here you are, Scorpio, I transform. Yeah, you literally make a transformation happen. Everybody's like, how the fuck did you do that though? Like how are you doing it? Or how did you do that? Like what? Like Scorpio, what trick are you using? But something you're so great at something that it's your north node. I feel like you have you're naturally curious about something. I don't know how to explain this, bro. This is like, because all I can see is like a magician. You can make money from your magic acts, because everybody's wondering how the fuck are you doing that. It's like you literally it's like you figure out that you have this skill, you use this skill to escape something or to get away from something, to like transform a situation completely, and everybody's like, how the fuck did you do that? And then it's like, then you just keep it going. It's like, okay, well, I could do this. Now you're a magician at everybody's party. Like you're like a very well requested magician. It's like your friends is like, yeah, can you come do like the magic tricks at the party, or can you, like, we'll pay you, can you? It's a skill that you have that makes a lot of money. Everybody's wondering how the fuck you manage that. But sun and spirit with the moon, I feel like you got 1 and 2. I feel like something is second nature to you. It just comes so easily to you. It's just second nature. So it's like you figure out that you can do this magic trick, so you just keep doing it over and over and over. Or you figure out that you can do these magic tricks, like whatever it is, something is your life purpose. And it's something that other people can't quite figure out how to do, but they fuck with you because you can do it. You make something fun, or you make it enjoyable. And then you're so passionate about it. You got sun and moon. That's like the sun and the moon. Like, feel like you can pique everybody's interest with the sun, but then with the moon, everybody's like, but how are you doing that? But I don't think you got like hate or nothing. Yet Libra, I balance the moon and the sun. You're balancing the moon and the sun. So maybe you're working like sun up to sundown and back around. Like, this could be all dayers, all nighters. But with Virgo, I analyze, I feel like whatever you do, I feel like you're constantly being disciplined with it, or you're constantly studying on it. It's like you're always looking for the best thing, the best way to develop your act, or the best way to develop whatever your life purpose is, however you're choosing to do it. Like, how can I make it better? How can I make it like more fun or something? Because I feel like with the secrecy, I feel like you got that down packed. With the mystery and moon, you have that down packed. Leo, I will. I feel like you do something from sun up to sundown. You could even be sundowning. Like when the sun is down, you wide the fuck awake, just up. I feel like other people could attempt to do your trick, or other people could attempt to do whatever you're doing, but it's not as, it's like missing one part. This is like a Hell's Kitchen. Gordon Ramsay makes something, and then he tells everybody else, like, okay, you got 40 minutes or 30 minutes or an hour to recreate the same dish, and they don't know what it is. They don't know what he used. They don't know any of that. Their best bet is to look at something and see if they can recreate it. Sometimes you might be accurate, sometimes you might not be. But I feel like that's kind of how this comes off. You come off like Gordon Ramsay. Like, whatever you're doing, I feel like people are trying to duplicate it, possibly. Or like you're really piquing everybody's interest. They're wondering, like, how the fuck did you do that? But I feel like it's a perfect balance with the sun and the moon, and I balance. That's Libra energy. I feel like it's a perfect balance because you constantly study up on something. So I feel like with the sun and the moon, I feel like when you're not, the sun would be like on stage performing type. You don't have to be, but just taking it as an example, the sun would be you showcasing. The moon is like, okay, that's you off on the cut or off to the side. Maybe you're practicing discipline and you're learning, you're researching in the moon energy. It's like, how is such and such a great performer? Is because, do you know how many hours they spend practicing? They practice the same routine every single day for hours on end. 6 months of practice for a 30-minute performance. How did you do all of that? How you do that? How you do that? How you do that? But I feel like it's because you're seriously dedicated. Like, you're super seriously dedicated to wherever this is. Like, you sun up to sun down with this shit. And even sun down to sun up with it. That money got me up out of my sleep. Yeah. My nail is just breaking. I feel like this was all planned though, because again, this is like when you figure out that you can do something, you figure out that you can use whatever this is to make a transformation happen, then it's like you do the most research that you possibly can. It's like you make something as perfect as possible so that it works your way. What's this? Yeah, avoid a course moon missing. 7th house partners. Feel like you lost a lot of friends. Oh, so you know what too? With the sun and the moon, you could be isolated. Like all of a sudden, it's like you're so busy focused on whatever your life purpose is, whatever your life whatever your life purpose, your north node. Like, I feel like all of a sudden you start focusing heavy on that to the point everybody else gets cut out. Like, it's like if you used to kick it all the time, you're not really kicking it like that. If you used to be out like, oh well, let's you know, blah blah blah, it's like you're not doing any of that. It's like you're very strict, or you're very hyper focused on whatever you're doing. Like, that money got me up out of my sleep. You want something real better, you want something to be extremely solid. So it's like, in order to do that, like, yeah, like, I ignored a lot of calls. You ain't talking about nothing, I ain't got no time. Got that dinero on my mind. The Carters, a boss. Have you ever seen a crowd going ape shit? I stack my money fast and go fast like my Lambo. Everybody trying to figure out like how you did something, but you spend all your time hyper focused on whatever it is. First house, the body. You spend all of your time being hyper focused. So all of a sudden it's like, yeah, friends, 7th house partners, void of course, moon missing. All of a sudden, if you're unavailable, is because you don't want to, like, yeah, love. Everybody's like, well, you're not kicking it with us, Scorpio. Scorpio, where you at? Scorpio. And it's like, Scorpio's busy. I got shit to do. I got money to make. I got a life to live. I got greatness to accomplish. Yeah, so I feel like you starting to see things like differently. It's like, yeah, I just don't fuck with that type of slide. Like, that's just not it for me. Yeah, 5th house creativity, you're feeling more creative. South node life, that's like, you're feeling more creative. You're feeling more adventurous. Like, everything is just better for you when you're in these two energies. So I feel like you start to get rid of everything else. Like, if it doesn't match your vibe, it doesn't match your slide, then you're not fucking with it. It just gotta go. 10th house, the world. Yeah, it's like you're cutting off everybody to make what you want happen. It's like, if you don't fuck with my growth and what I'm doing, I really don't care, but I got things to do. So Scorpio, yeah, your transformation is definitely showing up. But I'll be right back.